Hello everyone, this is Prabhashri, Assistant Professor of Mathematics Department, SNS College of Technology. So today we are going to see about types of matrices that includes row, column, square and rectangular matrices which are defined by their dimensions. Other types are based on the values of their elements such as diagonal, scalar, identity, zero, symmetric and triangular matrices. By the dimension, we are representing the row matrix here. So the row matrix is nothing but a matrix with one row is known as a row matrix whose order is 1 cross n. So for example 1 3 5, here we are having only one row with 3 columns. So the matrix will be represented by 1 cross 3. Then the column matrix. A column matrix with one column is known as a column matrix which order is n cross 1. So we are having an example here 2 4 6. So we are having only one column here. Now there are 3 rows here. So we are represent this as a 3 into 1. So the next one is a diagonal matrix. So for a diagonal matrix, a matrix with all elements 0 except the principal diagonal square is known as a diagonal matrix. That is, we are having an element in the diagonal only. Other than that, all are having the values of 0 here. So aij which is equal to 0, I is not equal to 0. So we only having the values in a11, a22 and a33 respectively. In the columns only, in the places only we are having the value, except other than this we are having 0 as a value. For example, we are having 1 0 0 0 4 0 0 0 5 here. This is an example of 3 cross 3 matrix which has only a diagonal elements. Other than the diagonal elements we are having 0. So this is a matrix example of a diagonal matrix. Then the next one is a scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix with the same principal diagonal element is known as a scalar matrix. So for scalar matrix, we have a diagonal element with the same number. If we are not having the same number, then the matrix is mentioned as a diagonal matrix. If we having a same number in our diagonal, then we will represent that matrix as a scalar matrix. Here is an example. We are having 4 0 0 0 4 0 0 0 4. We are having only 4 in the diagonal, not the other numbers. So this matrix is representing a scalar matrix. But the next one is a unit matrix and identity matrix. Unit matrix is nothing but it is a scalar matrix. Instead of 4, the value will be 1 for all the matrices. If the value is 1, then the matrices is called a unit matrix or identity matrix. So simply we can say that a scalar matrix with the diagonal element is 1 is known as a unit matrix. For example, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So for 2 by 2 matrix we will have 1 0 0 1 as an example. So next one is a singular matrix. A square matrix A is said to be singular if the determinant of A is equal to 0. Otherwise it is said to be a non-singular matrix. If the determinant value is 0, then the matrix is said to be a singular matrix. Otherwise it is said to be a non-singular matrix. The next one is inverse of a matrix. So the square matrix. The matrix should be in the square form. Square form means m equal to n. That is 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4 like that. So the square matrix B of order n is said to be inverse of a square matrix A of the same order if we get an answer AB equal to BA which is equal to I. Then the matrix is said to be a inverse of a matrix. Then the next one is a transpose of a matrix. Matrix is obtained by interchanging the values of rows and columns of the given matrix is known as the transpose of the matrix. Here we are having one example. Here A is considered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the A transpose is nothing but we are changing the first column as a first row. So 1, 4, 7 we are having a column as A. So for the A transpose we are writing that as a row 1, 4, 7. 2 5 as a second column, so we are writing that as a second row 2 5 8, and the third column 3 6 9 as a third row 3 6 9. So next we are going with the symmetric matrix. So the symmetric matrix, a square matrix, is said to be a symmetric if A equal to A transpose. The value of A which is equal to A transpose means we called that as a symmetric matrix. Here see the example. We are having A equal to 2 4 5 4 6 7 5 7 8. So the value of A transpose will be the similar 2 4 5 4 6 7 and 5 7 8. So this matrix is called a skew symmetric matrix. Thank you.